What up, y'all? Dodge back, making another video. My first one was best WoW add-ons 5.4 or some shit, and that'll pretty much explain all the other add-ons I'm using. Like I got bartender and stuff down here. I got shit hidden. It looks all nice, sexy map. Watch that one if you're interested in my other videos. New add-on we're working with is called TellMeWhen, and man, is this fucking add-on awesome. Let me go get in combat real quick and show you what it's all about. But this honestly changed the way that I play. Alright, now first order of business, call my pet out. So I do that, and Shadow Unit Frames takes care of that, pops right up. Now when I click on a target, there's my target bar and the enemy's target bar. Now when I get in combat, everything I need to see to destroy a motherfucker's life is going to pop up. Boom, and there it is. Now it looks a little intimidating at first, but it's definitely not. First thing you're going to notice is all the different colorful buffs rolling off of my focus bar. I set that all up through Raven, and that's explained in the other video. Next, in the top left hand corner, you see my Serpent Sting going off. And that's the only thing that's set up to only show when the debuff is on the target or when it's reapplied. When it's not, it's at full transparency and it just looks like a normal move. Now right above my mini-map, you see all 5 of my CCs right there. Right there, Binding Shot goes out, Cobra Shot. Now I'm going to focus that target over there. So say a Priest runs in. Boom, you're focused right up. Now you see how the shit is glowing. The activation border means I have enough focus and I'm in range of the target to be able to cast it. So right here, can't cast it. Boom, I can cast it. Scatter Shot, Ice Trap. And I did all this without ever coming off my target. And if you see up there by my focus frame where the skull is, it puts the big icon to let me know that it's on there. That comes in real handy when you're doing arenas and whatnot. But yeah, everything else is pretty much explanatory on the screen. That activation border right there in the middle of the screen, that's my focus fire. So when I cast that, as you can see above my focus bar, I get that other bar, and that lets me know that I have the focus fire buff, and I'm getting all that extra haste from my Cobra shots. And I just set that. That's actually set up through Raven too. But one of the biggest benefits for me is like when I'm fighting somebody or whatever, as a hunter, I want to be able to see where they're at. I need to see where the healer's at so I can trap. And with this setup, I can sit there and stare at the hunter the whole time, and everything I need to see that's real important is in my peripheral. So I don't have to be looking down and looking somewhere else to find out if something's off cooldown. It's right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pretty much give you guys like a quick tutorial and just give you the basic tools that you need to get a setup just like mine or close to mine with variations on however you want it pretty much. But first thing first is you're just going to want to type /TellMeWhen, pretty self-explanatory, and then this is going to pop up. Now the add-on is basically just all icons, that's all it is. You get rows of icons, you get columns of icons. You set it up however you want. Now to actually set it up, you simply right click on any of your icons and it brings up the settings for that specific icon. Now you're going to see here is a drop down menu that pretty much allows you to customize anything in this whole freaking add-on. Next is obviously where you type your spell in, range check, power check, usable transparency, unusable transparency, and these are your different timers. Take note, you will need Omni CC for the timers to work. Alright, now how I got my scatter shot to do the activation border. First thing you're going to do is click on it and then you're going to go down to conditions. Once you go to conditions, I'm just going to show you exactly how you want to set it up. You're going to go here, drop down, go to spell items, then go to spell and range, obviously. Check, does the suggestions again, find scatter shot. I like to do mine focus. You can do it whatever you want though. And then you're going to go to events. I have a sound being played on mine as well, and you just go under show, sound, or animation. With the activation border, you click it, and then make sure you're clicking play indefinitely, or you can choose the seconds that you'd like. Alright, so I just blew your mind. You went and downloaded TellMeWhen, and here you are. You're going to right click to get into configuration. We're going to go down to the drop down menu, spell cooldown, choose the spell as before. We're going to get the suggestion for Frost Nova. Range check, don't need it. Power check. Alright, we want to make sure that after the move is used we can still see it a little bit so we can see the cooldown. You want your timers to show up. This is all like stack durations and stuff you can mess with on your own time. Conditions, we don't need any conditions for this, but we are going to add an event so I can show you something later. So on start, you go to animation. Now you can choose from any animation you want. We're just going to do the activation border. Instead of play indefinitely, we're going to do for 2 seconds, just so you can see the difference. So lock it back up by /TellMeWhen, and now you should get a little activation border when you use your Frost Nova. Last but definitely not least, when you go to a gray box, you can right click and drag and split to new group, and now you have 2 groups. Right click an icon and drag into that box, copy here, now you have 2 icons. Then you obviously right click on the icon, go back to the spell name, and just change the name out to whatever new spell that you want. In our instance, Frost Firebolt. Comes up in the suggestions, you click it, hit enter, boom, now you have 2 moves. Now you have all these gray boxes here though which look ugly and you want to get rid of. So you right click, group settings, group 1, columns, 4, change it to 1. Boom, and it's that simple. Well, you now have all the tools you need to customize TellMeWhen to your heart's desire. You don't have to go balls out like I did, but you can use it for what you want. If you have any questions about my other add-ons, you might just want to check out my other video or throw up a comment. Don't worry about this, I got my Goblin Glider. Oh, what the hell? Owned. Warpy.